Today, I want to show you what a break and a retest strategy means. So this is about Trendline. So it is a Trendline break and retest strategy. This is a live trade. NFP just finished just now. Today is Friday, 1st of November, 2024. So you can see this long candle was caused by NFP. What the break and retest strategy simply means is that you are going to draw a trend line. Now, that is what is happening here right now. So you will draw a trend line. So this is my trend line. For you to have a perfect trend line, you need to connect 2 points. So I have connected this point, the lows, 2 lows together with another low that is here. So after it went up, the price went up and then came down to touch the trend line again and went up. For those that trade the trend line break and retest strategy, they don't trade the bounces that are happening here right now. Like price will bounce here and then move up. They don't trade that, okay? But rather, any time that this trend line, this red line that you are seeing is broken, they will allow the price to go down and then come back again, which is what is currently happening now. So this trend line was broken at this point. This was on Thursday 31st. So around 3:30 p.m., that's yesterday, it was broken and then came back to retest this trend line again. You are not going to simply take a trade simply because it has touched, it has broken and now retested the trend line again. That's not how you do the trend line break and retest strategy. What you need to do right now is to leave it, okay? So you leave this trade to play out. It is still playing out. It has not perfected itself, but in the next 1 or 2 hours, you will see something happening here. Let me draw a box for you to know what is happening. Within this point from this green line, because this was the previous high before it formed another low, okay? So if this price goes and break past this point, if it breaks past this point, which is the initial high, and you see a candlestick comes up and then you see a green candlestick that completely breaks and then stays above this box, which means it breaks and it closes with a body above this box, is no more a break and retest again, please. That means a trend is about to change. But if this price currently, as it is playing out now, cannot go past this box, rather it starts any, and I mean it, any sign of reversal that I see around here, I am going in for a sell, okay? So if you don't know anything regarding reversal patterns of candlesticks, I have made a video about that. It will pop up on the screen right now. You can go and watch it. Reversal candlesticks. So I will be checking for an engulfing candlestick around here, or an evening star around here, or a tweezer top around here, okay? Or I will be looking for a hammer plus an engulfing candle. So these are the things that I'm watching out for. You can go and watch that video to learn about those type of candlesticks. That will help you. Once I see it here, I will sell this market. But if I don't see it and this price keeps dropping, this red candle that I see, this price keeps dropping down, then I will allow it to go. It is as simple as that. It's not every trade that you will have to take. You have to wait. As a beginner in Forex, you have to wait for your setup. So wait, even the pros, that is what they do. Wait for your setup. If you are expecting something to happen, it must play out before you go in. Don't just go in simply because the strategy of trendline break and retest simply says that you should go in. You get? No. It has broken it quite sure. It has now come back to retest. You don't enter blindly. If you actually know what you are doing in Forex, you have to see a candlestick pattern telling you that you should go in, and that is what I am waiting for. So I will come back and update you guys once I see any setup regarding this currently. The time is currently 2 p.m. Okay, so if I see any sign here, I will let you guys know. But if I don't see any sign, then I will let this trade to go. That is what a trend line break and retest strategy simply means. So if you want to take this trade, of which before I'll pause this video, you can't. Okay. So I will go in once I see those setups that I told you. So please stay calm. Look for any reversal candlestick pattern first before you go in. Forget that you see rushing. It can come reach a certain point like this and go back again to form that type of candle that I told you about. So any of these four candlesticks for reversal, I have to see them first before I go in for this trade. So even if it keeps coming, I must wait for it to come and see, okay, that it has happened. And let me also tell you something about Forex. Forget, don't always rush, don't be emotional about it, okay? Because sometimes this price can keep coming down, it will keep winding over here for some time. This is known as an inducement. Now it gives you the fake feeling for most times for beginners in Forex that it has started selling, so you will want to enter at this point. It is trying to gather liquidity. So the moment it goes, it will, when you enter around here, the lower point here, it will now move up to go and clear this high again. So it most times from my experience is when it has cleared this high that you see it forming the reversal candlestick pattern that you want. Okay, and from there it starts pushing down until it comes to clear this low as well. Or if it does not, then I will stop somewhere around here because there is a fair value gap around here. So I will put my take profit to be here. So that is what I'm thinking this market is going to do. But whether it comes down before retracing and forming those reversal candlestick patterns somewhere here, if it doesn't, even if it forms that reversal candlestick pattern here, I will go in for a sell. And remember, I told you, it's not everything you predict in Forex that it must happen. Okay, that's why you put stop loss, because you can't be 100% accurate. So what I'm telling you is, if you see any green candlestick going up above here and it closes above this box, I will not go in for that trade again. It's no more a trend line break and retest strategy again, but rather it is a change of character and market wants to reverse its trend, because currently GBP USD is in a downtrend. So if it breaks and keeps going up, it means a trend has been reversed. Okay, that is all about trend line break and retest strategy. So I will leave this box the way it is. I will even reduce the opacity of the box. Okay, I will leave it the way it is. So I will update you on this when it plays out. So guys, just like I predicted, remembered where I showed you last was somewhere here, and I told you price may likely want to come down and try going up before pushing down again. Okay, and we could see something like that played out, though not exactly as I predicted. But then what I told you initially is that if price comes down, it will want to go up again to try to take out the previous point. So this part now, let me delete it. So it means, and let me also delete this part. So it means this part was just like an inducement where it will get many to think the sell has begun, then it pushes up to clear them up before coming down. For me, there is not any clear sign for a sell here that happened. But then, because price has already passed this level, so this candle has already been taken out, and then this candle closed with a body below it. So if you want to go in, you would have gone in at this point. Okay, I was waiting if I could see any clear sign of reversal, I couldn't see it clearly here. I can't assume that this one, this doji that you are seeing, plus this is an evening star. No. I would have agreed if the evening star occurred immediately after this candlestick, a doji plus the bearish candle, then I would have agreed that that is an evening star and I would have gone in at a higher point. But at this, it means I have to just enter at this point. And I'm expecting the price to reach over here, and that may be next week. Okay, that may be next week. So this is exactly how the trend line break and retest happens. Okay, so if you have any other question, let me know in the comment section and I will be willing to help you. See you next time. Bye bye.